What is up, guys? It's Kitsos from Coachland. Let me double check that we are rolling. Yep, we are rolling. This is using the new Canon camera. And also, as you may be able to tell, I have started screen recording as well because you can see on screen. So what we're going to do, we're going to work on scenarios. So I know I already have the other Planet Coaster series going, and don't worry, that is going to stay in full effect. It's still going to happen. Don't worry about that. No worries. But I figured, why not add on a series where we go through the scenario modes. So scenario mode is basically career mode. Not basically, it is career mode. And we're starting off with the first and easiest scenario, Pirate Battle. Now, Pirate Battle has two rides to start with. It has Commotion in the Ocean, which is a Rocktopus style attraction, and a wooden coaster named High Seas that is really, to be honest, one of the crappiest wooden coasters ever. It's literally a drop, a turn, an airtime hill, a banked airtime hill, kinda, sort of, but it doesn't actually give any airtime likely, a turn, and then a block break that slams it to a stop before you end up in the station. So yeah, just saying, this ride isn't that great. Now, I actually played this scenario already, and I actually RMC'd this. I didn't video it or anything because it's kind of a crappy RMC, but yeah. But yeah, basically that's what I did. So here you have the High Seas, which is this wooden roller coaster here. And of course the entrance to the queue is back here. The queue is actually full. We might have to extend that queue a little bit, but we'll worry about that later. So let's take a look at our objectives. Easy objective, attract 800 guests. Build 2 rides. They already built one for us. Medium objectives, attract 900 guests, guys. Build 4 rides. Okay. Hard objectives, attract 1,100 guests and have a balance of 15 grand. That's easy, you just make enough money to have 15 grand. But first, let's evaluate our current attractions. We have the High Seas, which costs 20 bucks to ride. That's cool. And then we have this, which costs $5.50 to ride. I feel like I could up it to 7 and people would still ride this. Just saying. I feel like that's a safe bet. Okay, so it says build 2 rides. We have $5,312 to start with, so I think we can afford a ride. Now, we have this family style attraction. This seems to be a family park. So before we go aggressive thrill with our additions, let's just go family. Also, there's going to be times where I go off the objectives a little bit and build a coaster or something, just because I can, which is why some of these will be multi-part. Though, in this case, I don't think it's necessary. So we could go with the throwing flat, but I'm thinking more, how about, Grand Carousel is more expensive than a Venetian Carousel, so maybe not. Test Flight, Teacup. Ooh, teacups, maybe. Swift Eagles is an option as well. We already have a Rocktopus. Power Moves. Let's look at gentle rides in general. What do they consider gentle? Oh, let's just build an intimate floating island. Not really. Let's see. Teacups are cheap, but they take up a large amount of space. Space is something I noticed that this park does not have an abundance of, per se. It has some. You know what? Let's go with the Grand Carousel. Smaller. We're going to put it over here. Kind of draw people to this end of the park. Have an entrance and an exit. Connect entrance to the path. Let's just kind of meander this. There, and then the exit, natural. And there we go. Alright, so that is not it though. How do we theme a carousel to pirates? Red Coat Steed. Sure, why not? I don't know. Let's just go with that. Go with $6 to ride the red coat steed. Customize ride color. I'm gonna want it to be fire engine red with black as well, because why not? Ooh, that actually looks fire. No pun intended. That looks good. But there's biplanes in this. Dang it. This is supposed to... Well, anyways. Alright, so... Now, let's get some scenery around this queue. Right now we have a few options. Let's see. Let's look at nature. Get some tropical rocks in here. And, I actually kind of find it annoying that they give you DLC content in the game. Like, in the scenarios, it's kind of there already when you do a scenario instead of you having to research it. I feel like it should be an option to have to research DLC content. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm just crazy, but I'm pretty sure that you don't have to research the DLC content. That's why you start with so many rides if you have all the DLCs like I do. Then, ooh, banana palms. Let's get some banana palm trees. And then it is themed to red coats. So, scenery again. Blueprint. It's somewhere red coat skirmish. Put that there. And then pirate skirmish. Let's rotate that. And they're fighting each other in the queue line of a kid's ride. Yep, I did that. Okay, so now I'll just get some banana palms, more of them, kind of around here. Kind of surrounding this queue a bit. And around the skirmishes. Kind of give it that immersion factor. Just make sure I watch my money there. Alright, let's see. What has it got? 100% on the queue scenery rating, but the prestige is terrible for this ride. So, there we have it. We built our first ride. So, we have built 2 rides. Now we need to attract 800 guests. Now, historically, I've learned with this scenario that roller coasters really, any scenario really in Planet Coaster, roller coasters draw in the most guests. So, I'm thinking, let's see what kinds of coasters we have. We could go with a junior coaster, or a cheap option would be a spinner. Or Gersauer. Let's see. Yeah, let's get some money first. People coming down to ride this thing, do they think it's too expensive? Red coat steed looks too gentle for me. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, they say this is really expensive. Okay, so let's put it down to $6. I didn't realize that would be considered expensive, to be honest with you. Huh. Okay. What do people think of this? Too gentle. Yeah, that's not surprising. Alright, so what's this looking like? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Apparently, guests just had to get into the park. Alright, so we have completed the bronze objectives without even meaning to. Okay. Alright, attract 900 guests. Gosh. Did that carousel seriously do that much? What the heck? There's like all these people going for this carousel. What? Okay. Well, and look, we got some money. So, let's slow down. Coasters. Let's build a max spinning coaster. Now, a new method I use to build coasters that you won't see for a little bit in the other series, but because I pre-recorded a lot of things there, is I do like to use thanks to Dylan's Coaster Universe giving me advice on how to do it, I have become an avid user of the 4-meter smoothing method. What that means is, basically, I use 4-meter length sections of track. Let's speed that. Alright, so what we do, we go like that, turn banking offset to 7 feet, and here we go. We build it tiny piece by tiny piece. And we pull up. This allows, if you ride it in track view, for a very smooth ride experience compared to some of the others. It works exceptionally well with custom inversions. So we're gonna drop it into hold on. We're going to drop it into an overbank. Or not really an overbank, it's just a 60-degree bank. And as you can see, it looks really janked up now, but that's because we haven't smoothed it yet. Because when you smooth with the 4-meter method, what I like to do, Dylan does things a little different, I think, is I like to try to smooth the whole thing first and then smooth individual pieces. I don't know if he does that. I haven't really talked to him, but Dylan's Coaster Universe uses this method as well, or at least a form of it. I probably am doing it different than him, but it's whatever. So what you do, you go over each element a couple times. Track limits exceeded. I hate when that happens because it can make for a rough ride when the track limits get exceeded and it has a janky transition. Though it doesn't look too bad there, now that I look at it. So, smooth it all out. And usually I do the majority of my smoothing. I do some for everything, of course, but on the banked turns, because that's where this method excels at, is the banked turns. So when you're banking into inversions or stuff like that, or inversions in general, there's banking involved. Straight sections of track you can do with basically any track piece and it will look just okay. It'll look fine. Just a little tip. But if you're gonna do aggressive transitions or something like that, then yeah. So we're gonna put a airtime hill here. Sometimes I'll switch it to negative banking offset. The problem is when you and then I gotta switch it back to positive when I pull up. The problem with negative banking offset is it makes the banking really weird. Like, look, if I bank it this way, it banks like that, which is really weird. So yeah, you can't really use it. But then there, it banks more naturally, even though that's way too sudden of a bank. You get the point. I'm gonna kind of bring this around here. And then I think we can drop it a little more. Remember, we're making tons of money just sitting here, so that's a good thing. Sometimes I'll actually turn banking offset off for this kind of situation, for like the downward sections or the non-inverting sections. But for the sake of just demonstrating that I have patience, I really do. Not really, I do not have patience. I'm gonna do it this way. You know, this airtime hill is probably gonna be too drawn out to have airtime. Thanks, banking offset. That's your fault. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I forgot to block section this. Oh. Great. Where do I put a block break? Alright, I can't put a block break there because it's too steep, it appears. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Why won't it let me... Oh, it's not registering as... Alright, let's undo this. Let's just, I guess, not block section it. Okay, we're gonna have a one train op spinning coaster. That's not gonna work. Could always time it so the other one hits the final brakes just as this one dispatches. Because I obviously am gonna have the block brake right here. And then there. And kind of autocomplete there. I think that will work. And then maybe if I could... There, I can sneak a block action right there. That'll help. This is a really short, simple coaster. It's not designed to be anything spectacular. I know we had the money to do more, but I wanted it to be compact and kind of meh. I wanted it to be meh, because this isn't supposed to be a star attraction. We're not dethroning the Woody just yet. This is just to draw in the crowds. Alright, just to draw in the crowds. So let's smooth this out a little bit as a gradual airtime hill. And I have no concept if it's actually going to make it over that, because look how high the lift hill is, and look how high that element is. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, let's just remove this entire section. And break down a knot and turn off banking offset so I can just work more smoothly with this. So, okay, that's not gonna look right. So what I'm gonna do, never fear, now I can turn banking offset back on. Smooth that out. Smooth that out. Alright, so block section 2, friction, let's turn friction low. Minimum departure interval 30 seconds. Let's start the test and let's see how this rides, folks. I'm a little nervous here. I don't have the best track record with spinning coasters, so let's see how this goes. Oh, that needs a little smoothing. And so does that, gosh. Oh, maybe I need to turn that minimum departure interval down. Okay, apparently, let's do minimum 20, maximum dispatch time 50 seconds, minimum departure interval 20 seconds. Alright, let's try this again. Oh wait, let me fix the smoothing issue first. This video is gonna run pretty long, I think, because we're gonna try to get this scenario done in one go. One video. There will be some that are harder that will take longer. So let's smooth out this whole thing. And right here, this is just janky. Like, what? It didn't really ride rough, it just was weird. So let's smooth that out. And right there, smooth that out a little bit. Or wait, no. And I need to smooth this out right here. Like, what in the world? Oh, I know what in the world. Track limits exceeded is what in the world. I told you I hate it when that happens, and, well, now you know why. Alright, best I can do. Let's just get to the top of this lift hill. We break 40 miles an hour, and again that's... Oh, why did the track limits get exceeded? Because the rest of the ride looks pretty good. It's relatively smooth. And there we go. It actually got better stats than the wooden coaster, even though it's literally 1,205 feet long, which is shorter. Though I think it goes around the same speed now that I look at it, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, so let's open this guy up, and that should get us our guest count goals, both of them. If not, we have to add a couple more rides. Anyways... Ooh, supports are looking a little weird there, but it's okay. Alright, so we're going to call this Peg Leg Spin. We're going to charge 14 bucks for this guy. Not too much. Let's just get some palm trees for the scenery for the time being. Just because they're easy. Get these banana palm trees. Though, what I don't understand is why they couldn't spend the time to design bananas into these things. Like, come on, guys. That'd be cool. But it's okay. I'll live without my bananas and banana palm trees. Alright. There we go. Let's see how this rolls. 53% Q scenery. What can I do? Alright, what can I do? Give me a break. Alright. So, we have a ton of money actually, because apparently... Wait a minute. Do we have any staff? We don't have any happy staff. Let's up everybody's pay by 20 bucks. Give this guy training. We're gonna need some more shops, or like food stalls. So literally we're about to succeed as long as we get 4 rides. Because the guest goal will be kind of easy to attain. Let's see how long the queue times get for this thing. I bet they get horrible. Yep, they're gonna get horrible. Anyways, not my problem right now. Right now, here's what I know. We have 1 vendor, which means we only have 1 shop. And I know that we can easily beat the scenario and never care about this, probably. But we are not like that. Here at K-Land Entertainment, yeah, I'm calling myself that, we strive to give you the best experience. So let's put a drink shack in at the end of this path. There we go. Now, up this guy's pay. And now let's get some food and drink on this end of the park. Probably somewhere over in here. Shops and facilities. Where's the thing? Pirate double shipwreck food stall. That looks cool. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then we're going to use a wooden path to connect it here. And then we're going to give those staff members raises. To 170. 170. And there are not any drinks involved with that. So, shops and facilities. Let's just get a drink stall right here. So let's up this guy's pay to 170. Or this girl, excuse me. Whoa, there's a lot of people using that at one time. So how about we put one right across from it. There, that should deal with capacity. When in doubt, put 2 restaurants. Alright. Oh gosh, everybody's trying to get to one place. Come on, guys. Are you seriously that thirsty and hungry? Okay. Alright, so we basically, if we build 2 rides, we will have the capacity and all the objectives complete. So let's go for an intimate. No, that doesn't fit. How about loop de loop? This little compact flat ride. Put it right over here. Kind of build a queue here. Oh, this flat ride has terrible capacity. I forgot. So let's give it a lengthy queue. Let's make it $9 to ride, and let's call it Pirate or no, ship wheel. No, what? Pirates looper. Sure, why not? Go generic. Alright. Scenery. Blueprint. Let's kind of put this over here. Kind of have a shipwreck immersiveness. Then have a washed up boat. Kind of on that side. And then small pirate scene. There. And tree collection 3. Get a little bit of that. And apparently these trees float. Okay, that's not good. Not good. I don't understand. Okay, we got that. So now all we have to do is build one more ride and we've beaten the scenario. And this probably has terrible line. Yep, 39-minute line right now. Why would you wait that long? It's beyond me. But, okay. That looks kind of tacky, but you know what? We're Six Flags. We're tacky theming. Ascendance. Let's get a drop tower in here. Let's get the exit there. And there we go, we win. But let's at least open this ride to the public, and then we can call it quits. Alright, so we have technically won. Davy Jones locker. Jones locker. Alright, so there it is. Davy Jones locker will charge $14 a ride. And there we go. So, we have completed all of the objectives for Pirate Battle. So what we're going to do, we're going to click Save Park, but rather than overwrite, Pirate Battle Coasterland Edition. And there we go, we saved that. And now we exit to the main menu. And that will do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tell me if you want me to do a series also where we revisit and beef up these parks and make them like full destination parks where we literally add new attractions to them and go back. If you want me to do a series like that, comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, this is Kid Says for Coasterland, signing off.